What's going on, Scott Pizzle? So, unfortunately, this video is going to appear a little clickbaitish. And you guys know I never want my product or my content to come off as clickbait. Other sports talk content creators don't give a damn. They clickbait up with the best of them. I want you guys to enjoy the content that you get when you click on one of my videos. With that being said, it can't it is what the title and this video is what it is. I am done with Pat Shurmur. I don't think he's a bad coach. Matter of fact, I think he's probably a solid offensive coordinator. I just don't know if he's a leader of men, and I just don't know if he is head coach material. Now, in saying that, that leaves myself very vulnerable, doesn't it? Because if the Giants retain him and keep him, and then he ends up taking the Giants to the playoffs next year or whatever, then obviously I look stupid. Now, you guys know that Pizzle is all about eating crow when he's wrong. Other content creators do not do that. They move on to the next topic and have no integrity or no care about what they do or say. So understand that I don't take those words lightly in what I'm saying, in that Pat Shurmur needs to be removed. He is not a head coach, and I just feel like my New York Football Giants can do better. Here's the thing, though. The team is not buying into whatever Shurmur is selling. They're not. They don't. I don't think they trust him. I think that the message just isn't either. I mean, the message may not be clear. The defensive coordinators, or not coordinators, but the defensive coordinators not getting his message across. You've got the secondary guys have been bitching all damn year. The D-line guys can't get any pressure. The linebackers are making no splash plays. Nobody is making any plays on the defense. And a lot of what Pat Shurmur's issues is the defense. No question about it. The offense has had their moments this year, but it's not like it's been spectacular either. And I can understand letting the offense get a pass a little bit because of the Daniel Jones rookie year, and many key makers such as Saquon, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, they've been hurt. But nevertheless, this team, as Brandon Jacobs said either today or yesterday, has talent, and they shouldn't be 2-10. And I think it all comes down to the fact that Pat Shurmur is just not a great head coach. Mike Tomlin's down to his 15th quarterback in Pittsburgh right now, and that they're still winning games. They're still in the hunt. And I would argue with you. I would, and I don't think, I'm not saying Pittsburgh is a bad team. Please don't take it like that if you're a Steelers fan. I would argue that we have just as much talent on the New York Football Giants as the Pittsburgh Steelers do. It's not to say we have more, but we have talent. We have Saquon Barkley. Come on, man. We've got Sterling Shepard. We've got Evan Ingram. We've got Dexter Lawrence. We've got DeAndre Baker. We got Janoris Jenkins. I understand some of these guys haven't been playing great, but we have talent. We should be winning some of these ball games. Should we be playoff contenders? I don't know, but we should be winning some of these games, and we're simply not. And I think it has everything to do with the head coach. A lot of people want to talk about John Mara. John Mara has his issues, but I'm not ready to focus on him. I want Pat Shurmur out of here. Everybody's been given a name. I'm going to give you guys a name, and we can talk more in depth with this later. I want Steve Belichick. Steven Belichick, however you want. I want him running this organization. If you don't know who he is, he's Bill Belichick's son. He's calling defensive plays for the New England Patriots right now. It's the worst kept secret. We have a young core. We need a young coach. And what better way to put our young what would be a better fit than the greatest head coaches in the world, son, running an organization? The apple did not fall far from the tree in that situation. Go listen to an interview. I'm telling you, Steve Belichick needs to be the head coach for the New York Football Giants. Guys, I'm sorry for the clickbait, and a lot of you might say, well, how do you know he's head coach? I just know. I just fucking know. The man has a defensive philosophy just like his father. I wish his daddy would come coach the Giants because that's where he belongs anyways. But nevertheless, to me, it's the next best thing. Look, take this as clickbait. Take it whatever you want. But I just know that if the Giants are ever going to get back to Giants football, that's the guy. He's practically my age, but he's the guy. He is. I'm telling you, I just know it. It just feels right to me.